All right, now picking up from where we left off, we are, let's see, we're looking at, I think this is Dwarf turn 3 or, yeah, give or take. So he's charged in. After combat, this is his Iron Breakers versus my Wild Riders over on my right flank. I've lost one. I only kill two. I'm sure I charged. I should have just done so much damage. Strength 5, armor piercing. And I fluffed most of my attacks. Really didn't do a lot. Maybe a horse killed someone and then my other guy. I was pretty disappointed. So I lose by 1 and I broke and I flee. Um, right here. One thing to note, I did not remove my standard bearer as a casualty. I read that later and should have done so. But we played it out and it doesn't really make that much difference in the end. Um, he refrains from attacking, whatever, restrains pursuit, yeah, and then does his free reform to face my Glade Rider. And so I'm having a tough one here. Pretty frustrated. He's gone and shot down my eagle. I've pulled a little bit out of position with my eagle, but still, there he was just sitting duck, and I couldn't get him in, and I couldn't get over to the war machines with him. Or I think I did, and I lost. I never have any luck. So at the end of turn 3, where we called it for this night before we finish the next day, you can kind of see what's going on. In the center, so we got my Wild Riders fleeing. He's charged my Glade Riders and scared them off the board. He's got his kind of his center core all set up and his Iron Breakers there in the middle. His long beards are out of position. My general's fled and he's behind my Dryads over there. And in the top, I'm just getting ready to attack everything I can. My general does rally and I bring him back into the combat. So from there, I take my Treekin and my Dryads, and I double charge this unit, thinking I've got a lot of attacks, high strength, high toughness, ward saves, all of that. I'm doing good. I've charged my Dryads in on my left flank, and I've taken out his Thunderers in the middle. I sent both units. They'd been whittled down by fire. I win combat. They flee through this thing, course rally, and I don't get any points, but I reform the one on the left to charge this unit here. And so I reform, he also reforms, just to get ready and receive my charge and stand and shoot. So we're all getting set up. I've got my 4 Dryads ready to charge him. Unfortunately, my right unit of Dryads can't see the other Thunderers, so they don't get to charge this round, but I charge in after stand and shoot, only 2 survive. So I'm still hoping that I'll be able to do well. And I don't, but we'll get to that. So he moves with Thorgrim. He's able to magic move his Longbeards into my flank. Once again, I fluffed all my attacks. The first round I do okay, but I don't break him. The second round I just fluff everything. I don't think I wound a single person. And they run away. Um, after that, he's not able to catch me. So, or he catches my Treekin, but my Dryads make it. I end up joining them with my General, which I do know is not legal. Or they charge in together. I think they charge in together, and then I end up joining them afterwards, which I'm not supposed to do because he's mounted in their skirmishers, but that's okay. For the sake of the game, we played it out. I win that combat. They flee. Here's my left flank. My lone Dryad runs away. My 4 Dryads up there at the top are getting ready to charge his other unit of Thunderers and run in there. So I've had a tough time on this. He's just shooting me to bits, and I've not been able to destroy any unit entirely. I think Dryads are really strong. I think I'm going to be taking larger units of them, and it's really important to just coordinate your efforts and keep them all together. Um, that's what really makes a difference. So my unit, here's my unfair unit with the general and the Dryads in it. I thought it was pretty cool. They've won combat against the Iron Breakers, pursued up onto the hill, and have taken out a bunch of the war machines. You'll see the rubble later, but you can sort of see an upturned cannon in the background there. They've killed 2 of the 3, I believe, and have, after winning this last combat, have reformed to charge into his unit of Longbeards. I'm hoping to, net a whole bunch of points there right at the end. This is turn 5, so things are kind of coming to a close. I'm pretty far behind in points. There's a huge number of that he got with my tree can. I got a bit back with that unit of iron breakers, but the tree can that's a big tank unit. I have to do a better job of protecting them. So I've charged in my dryads on the left flank. They fluff all their attacks. They flee. Luckily, I will. I'll have one more turn to rally them. I think they survived a turn. This is dwarf turn 6, so they flee. I'll have another turn to rally them. I do, so he doesn't get any points. But you can see his Thunderers in the back, his Coilers here on the right. And so I don't get any points for any of these units, which is kind of frustrating. On my right flank, my Wild Riders finally lose. He's able to pursue me and wins and takes my standard bearer, which, technically should have killed earlier, but then he wouldn't get points for it because he didn't catch me or something. I don't know how it works. But anyways, it works out in the end just fine. Here's the very end. He's been whittling down my big unit in the middle, but I still have one guy left, so he doesn't get any points for that. They finally moved up, but so much damage has been done. Thorgrim can just hammer anyone from anywhere. I'm in combat in the middle against his Longbeards, but I don't win that combat, which would have been great. It would have been really great to get those points. And we end up, he beats me by 90 points or 150 points or something difference, which was really close. Really great game. We had a lot of fun. And so I thought I would just kind of finish it with this picture. I do get a loss, but there's a lot of little things that were mistaken, and next time we are looking to play it a little bit better. But thank you all for listening. This is Lane signing out. I hope you enjoyed it, and I will get back to you soon. Hopefully I'll get another game in shortly here. 8th edition's come along quite fun.